Hello everybody. In this video I will disassemble my transmitter, and this is from Graupner MX20. I have this shelter here, or the switch is damaged. I can show you. If we look here to this channel 8, it's go only one direction, the second one doesn't go, so only -100, 0, and doesn't go. But if we look on the opposite side here to channel 7, so it's working good. So now I have to repair it, or I have to change it completely. So in this video I will show you how to do this step by step. So first thing, we switch them off, turn it to the other side, and then take its cover, and we take off the battery. Then we take off all the 6 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we open this transmitter, but take care because of this, all these cables, so I don't destroy anything of them. Now we start to take off some screws from here and show you the picture for this. So now I take off 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. After I take this 4, I will take 1, 2, 3, but we have to be careful because of the antenna and this cable. After I take 1, 2, 3 screws, take care here, I take 1 and 2. So now after I take these 2 screws, I will disassemble 1, 2, 3 and 4. So everybody, now after I take these 4 screws, we move it slowly to the other side, and then here I will take off this 2 screws here, 1, 2. So now I remove these 2 screws, and then we go back slowly, and then I gonna remove these 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4. After I take these 4 screws, I will go here again, and I take 1, 2, 3 and 4. After I take these 4 screws here, I turn this back, but be careful. And then I will take off these 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4. I take off these 4 screws, and now I have to take this cover out, because if I want to access to these switches, I have to take off this unit as well. So to take off this unit, there's screws under this cover, so I have to take off this cover to take other 3 screws here. To take off the cover as well, I still have to take this off to this these two screws. So everybody, now I take off the cover out and we are almost there. So now I have to take off these 3 screws so that I can access now here. I took off these screws, so now my unit is free. Now the last thing is I take off these 2 parts. I have to disassemble them. It's very easy, just only turn it, both of them, so that you can take off the switch outside. So now I take these 2 parts out and I can slowly turn my unit. You should be really very careful with this stuff. So now I took off this part, and if you look here slowly we can remove our switch. So this now is our switch outside. So if you want to so our switch is outside now, sorry. If you like to repair it or you like to solder it, you can do it. If you like to replace it, so you just go with this cable and then you reach this part here and you take off this part out and then you put the new one. So I have as well a new one here, so this is a new one, so it's very easy. You just take off this part and then you put it again. So you have to be very careful. As you see, you disassemble the complete transmitter. So you can see here so many screws. So that I don't lose the screws together, I put every group from screws what I take off with a piece of magnet and make them away from each other so that I don't lose everything. So now we change it and let's see how it will work. So everybody, now I changed my switch now and I put it back here, and to reassemble this I have to do everything backward again. So I will start to reassemble it now and then we see how it works. Everybody, I screwed these 2 and now I screw these 3. When you screw them you have to take care because they are not the same long. This is longer than the other ones and this one is shorter, so you have to be careful where they are going. So now I put back this 4 screws from here and now I am done from this part. But be careful when you put it back that these 2 frames they are inside each other, so you don't put this back and this frame is outside. So you have to be sure that when you put it good and take care from the cables and this green plating from inside. And when everything you see is good, so you can start to screw. Don't force that the things go inside. So if it doesn't go, this meaning there's something wrong in, and you have to take it off again and see what's on, where is the problem. So now I go from the inside part. So now I screw this 2 and then I will go for this 4 pieces here. So I'm done now with this 4 screws and then I'm gonna go for this 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. So everybody, I'm done with this 4 screws. So I go here for this 2 screws, so this meaning my cover from the outside is completely fixed. So I'm done with this 2 screws, and then now I'm gonna go for this 4 screws here. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So everybody, I'm done with this 4 screws here, but when you do it you have to be careful from the way of these cables. It's very important, otherwise you can damage a cable from this, so be careful when you screw this. Now I go for this 2 screws here by the side. So now I'm done with these 2 screws, then I'm gonna go for this 3 screws here, but be careful from the antenna cable, okay? So I'm done now with this 3 screws, and then now I go for the last 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm done with this 4 screws. I just go and put back my antenna cable in her place. And by the way, here how you can change the antenna from this part, just simply take them off. I did not change it yet, but this is the part where you can change the antenna. It's very easy. So now I close my transmitter, and then I do the last 6 screws. So everybody, now I am done with this 6 screws, so everything is done. Now I bring everything back to its place. So the batteries, so now everything in the place. Be sure that everything is fine, and time for test. So everything is working here perfectly. So now I see my shutters, my switch. So here number 8 is working good. So other one, number 7, working as well good. So as you see, everything work normally. So thanks for watching, and hope that you are enjoyed, and now you know how to change this stuff. So don't forget to subscribe for more videos, and see you later in another video.